Hello, I'm FYX Toycat, and today I'm here at the Blue Ice Crossroads because I do want to talk about the birch forest biome. It's something which to me sounds really exciting on the surface, and when it first came out it was like, ooh, it's a forest made entirely off one tree, how exciting. And it does look kind of interesting from above, right? But the truth is there's no real reason to go there, and that's why I figure, rather than just leaving it in the dust and leaving it as a thing we pass by on the Blue Ice Pathway, why don't we improve the biome in the way we know how to do best? That's right, I'm going to be doing the work that Mojang won't do themselves. I'm going to be turning this fairly neutral biome that no one really comes to unless they really need birchwood so bad that they can't just look in a regular forest where birch trees also exist, as you can see. It's a biome that doesn't really need to exist. It's a biome that doesn't really do too much. Why don't we turn it into something that does do a bunch by covering it slowly but surely in stone? So that's what I'm going to be doing in today's video. And yeah, it's going to be a big project that's going to take some hours, but you can see the highlights because that's how these videos work. Wait, am I meant to ruin the formula that this is really taking place over a big amount of time? Or do you want to believe that this entire project was done in the length of this video? Whichever way you want to take things, let me explain to you what's going on today, because we're going to be covering the entire biome in stone to make it a nice cavey birch forest biome instead. I think it's going to be great, and I hope you agree. What gave me the idea to cover the forest in stone? So the reason I'm covering a forest in stone is honestly because I was like, you know what? I want to do something a bit different with a biome. I want to, change up something along the pathway of the Blue Ice Highway. As you can see, it's up there. And there's this birch forest that I just don't have any use for. I don't even need the birch wood particularly badly. So I figured, why not cover it in stone and make it a birch forest stone biome? The stone biome says Alkazol. It's like alcohol, but with a Z. Yeah, the stone biome. The birch stone. I know something about birch and stone. The words just fit in my head, in a way that makes no sense to anyone else in the world ever. Will you add ores to make it look like a cave? I think it's more eerie if I don't add ores, but we can agree on that stage when we get to it, like add some coal ores here and there, because they're not hard to find. I wanted to cover them with stone at first, but I think it might look better if we don't. So Kat, how'd you have the patience to do these projects? I really enjoy them personally. They also make interesting videos sometimes, which is good on that end. But honestly, like, I start a weird project, and it's just kind of satisfying to grow it, Did you see at the start of this stream how much stone we had? Look how much we have now. Like, we've done a surprising amount in, what, like 17 minutes? Hey, can I see the whole forest, says Muffin. You can see the whole forest. By the way, do you like how this looks? I really like, okay, sorry, this is unrelated, but I need to fly up there anyway. Do you like how the ice pathway looks now that it branches off? Because I really do. But yeah, let's fly up there. Because, have to be up here anyway, I think. And then, oh, no. Oh, okay. But here's what the forest looks like. There's this. There's that. It expands for quite a bit. I think I'll also cover this area over here. But yeah, I'm excited to make this hit the caves. There's a cave over here, which we're going to now cover so it won't look like a cave. I don't know. Again, it's a curiosity to me. So after the first stream, we actually made some pretty decent progress, I would say. If you look, we now have like a pretty sizable area that is just stone. It's kind of nice looking. I've used far more stone than I ever assumed. We've gone through 2.5 shulker boxes already, and I think we're making pretty fast progress through the next 3 as well. So you can see, yeah, we're really using a lot of stone here, and it's looking pretty all right for the most part. However, I've kind of decided, I thought just covering the ground in stone, making a cave biome that way would be nice. I think also we should remove at least most of the tree, because, you need to keep the top bit there. But I think we should remove most of the tree and maybe put some diorite in there, maybe some andesite, because, again, like having birch trees on a stone background actually looks a bit too real still. It still looks like this could just be a real form of mountain biome. So we're going to undo that. We're going to go get some diorite now, actually, and then we'll be back and we'll do another stream. First of all, if this music doesn't take you back, it's 2011, you're in a taiga biome, it's just started raining for the first time, you found some wolves, and you're making a house. This is the most fun you'll be having in Minecraft for a while. If this doesn't take you back, I don't know why. Think about that craziness. Now I'm gonna cry. Like, this is just beauty. There's a reason I put it as my outro, because it's just like, I don't think any other song can create such a beautiful effect on me. Okay, so this is the progress after another live stream. As you can see, we're pretty much finished now, with a few exceptions, a few patches to be filled in here, there, and in between the trees. You can see how, like, this, this project's really coming together. We've almost finished the ground, and then we just have to do the trees and the leaves, and we've, added something nice to the world, another little break in the monotony, and yeah. I am going to go get to another stream, though, and get the last of this done, because it's still quite a lot of stone we have to place. It's still quite a lot. You get a name like Ben, and it's like, all right, Ben, how's it go? Oh, no! You're not. The creeper managed to ruin anyway. It's like if someone says, hey, Toy Cat. Every time I look at a pineapple, I think, wow, I can't believe Toy Cat's gone into the fruit game. And then I realize, oh, it's not you, it's a pineapple. If you're mistaking me for a pineapple, I can't take that as a compliment or an insult. It just doesn't feel correct to me. Yeah, as far as, hey, you kind of look like Michael from Vsauce. Hey, Michael, Vsauce here. Today we're going to learn about why ceilings are made from the ceiling instead of the floor. Doo-doo. It's fun. You know, let's replace these sugarcane with, what's the most cavey equivalent we can find? There's probably not one. We'll just put like a nether quartz block there. See if anyone even notices it. Oh, by the way, wait, I want to test something live. But hey, chat, are you subscribed right now? Or are you watching this because it showed up on your homepage? If it's the latter, I would like for you to potentially subscribe to the channel. Okay, I'm going to dig up to the surface, and then I'm going to make it like a more complex kind of cave later. Okay, so are we at the surface? No, we found another cave, though. Is this the surface? Where are we? You know, I'm so confused. How am I so high up? But not, okay, there we go. Oh, because the surface has stone on it. That's why I kept finding stone. That makes a lot of sense, actually, yeah. Wait. wait, it doesn't look natural. I want you to have bad posture. Wow, I want me to have good posture. I don't know what you're talking about. So we've made another sweeping change to the biome, and I'll be honest, it's something you might not even notice, but I spent an hour doing it, and I think it's a nice enough touch to justify that. Maybe that's insanity. But as you can see, I've replaced all of the birch logs, besides the very top ones, and a few other cases, with these polished diorite blocks. I actually think polished diorite looks so much like dirt, especially when it's like mixed in with the stone, that it actually seems very natural, and it seems like I haven't even replaced it in most of these cases, which is very bizarre. And especially when you see that there's some mixed in here, can you notice there's a birch tree there or there? It makes it even more confusing, and it adds to the mystique of the biome. I was gonna complete all of them, and I still might do a few more like half and half trees, but I really love that half of this biome, oh, that tree seems to have despawned, has actually replaced that way, and now we can move on to the next phase, because we've got an entirely stone-covered biome, besides, you know, these weird missing blocks right here. But then we've got a few caves, which have like a lot of exposed dirt, and covering that up is going to be really hard in some cases, and so I have a better idea than just covering it up like we're doing anyway, and my better idea is to take this big area we've got right here and make it something a bit more cavey, because water does spawn in caves, but you know what spawns in caves far more often? Yeah, that's right, lava. Lava solves a lot of problems in one right here, because it's so glowy, it will distract from the dirt blocks that are behind it, and even more importantly than distracting from it, you can see how it just straight up covers it up. So I'm going to make a few lava lakes around here using lava that I've taken from the nether. Again, we don't have a cave update yet, so I have to still get my lava manually by hand. Will be fixed after a cave update perhaps. But until then, let's grab all these lava buckets and let's make do. Yeah, trying to make this into stone is just making a nightmare. So I'm just going to entirely board it all up. Just punch you away and then cover you up. Please get further under there. Thank you. You know, I'm just going to kill you. Much easier. And then we can cover it like this. And that way it looks like it's... And then we can replace it with some lava lakes. Ah, there we go. Okay, so now I have installed my lava lakes. I think it really adds to that feel of, yeah, we're in a cave, but we're on the surface. How does that work? And I think we need one last kind of big finisher for all of this. But before we can do that, you know, something that's been bothering me is all of these trees that are still birch. I figured they wouldn't be noticeable, but you can clearly see them, and you know what, that bothers me. So let's spend about half an hour or so covering those in polished diorite and seeing if we can fix that little eyesore. Add some ores or something. Oh yeah, what if we made like a giant ore monument? Like a giant iron ore block. What do you reckon about that? Like a block made of iron ores, or to look like a giant iron ore? Or maybe like a giant diamond ore? Like we could make it with stone and then like blue concrete or something. Or we could literally make an ore block. That'll be very ugly. It could be like a mega ore. an ore tree, a desert temple, but it's made out of iron ores. What do you reckon, chat? A desert temple made out of iron ore blocks. I like the idea of like using. Yeah, we could use iron ore for almost all the blocks, and then for accent blocks we could use lapis and redstone. So even after replacing all of the grass and all of the trees and the lakes with some lava, I couldn't help but feel like the biome was missing something, and so I took the kind of lonely hill spot that had absolutely nothing on top of it, and I decided, you know what we need? We need a desert temple. But because it's a desert temple for a cave biome, it's a desert temple made of ores. This is hours worth of iron ore mining that we've got right here, and the fact that it takes hours to mine this amount, which by the way, this is about 1,000 iron ore. It doesn't look like it at first, but it totally is. It's a lot of iron ore used to make this thing. I think it's a really great structure that we should totally be able to find underground, but we'll resist in this video talking too much about how I think Minecraft mining could be improved. You know, that's for the cave update to do. Instead, we can just say, wow, this is a cave update biome, and this is a cave update structure that I would love to see. I mean, even considering having this thing go like deep down to underground, so if I want to mine straight to if I want to get down there for diamond layer, I can do that straight from this temple. And this is the big centerpiece of the biome, something to give it a point to exist. But I also don't feel entirely comfortable just leaving it like that. So to finish up, there's going to be just a couple more little effects here and there. I think we've got ourselves a delightful, another little project. And I can hear you asking, how long did it take? Actually, you're probably not asking that. I just want to show you because a lot of people think if something doesn't get done in like an hour in Minecraft, then what's even the point? But putting commitment into a world, putting commitment into a single build is something that's really rewarding. To be able to look at something like this and be like, huh, what do we do here again? Why do we do this? Is something I really do enjoy, and it's something I just wanted to mention as like, yeah, this is a dumb little project that mostly I'll just pass by on the boataway, but every time I see it, I'll love it a little bit in a way that I can't really describe. And you know what? If love isn't looking at a Minecraft biome covered in stone and diorite, I don't know what is. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it was inspiring to you in some way, and at the very least, make sure you enjoy some of those streams, which you can always watch if you want to. They're done on this YouTube channel, and the best way to see them is to subscribe, perhaps with notifications turned on, because if you do that, you'll see more of my videos, which of course I have an interest in you doing. But you know what, with that, and also you do too, to see more of these if you like this one. But yeah, this is for now. I intend to do some more mega projects this year, and I hope to see you in those. Goodbye. I figured they wouldn't be noticeable, but they really are. So let's just spend about an hour or so. God damn, Pat Merriman, I hate you so much. I'm just kidding. Please don't include that, Harrison. He's a nice person. She's a nice person. They are a nice person.